If you want to learn how to literally change your life with trading and scale your Forex trading capital to $500,000 in funding in less than a year, then stick around because I'm going to tell you exactly how I was able to do that at 20 years old and moved to Thailand at just 21 years old full time. And yes, this strategy is very, very simple. Literally anybody can understand it. And I'll teach you exactly how you can use this just as I did at university to be able to get the financial freedom, the time freedom, the location freedom that I'm sure you want. And by the way, this strategy has not just worked for me, it's worked for hundreds of my students as well. And you guys can see from the results up on the screen that it's not actually as hard as you might think. So in this video, I'll show you exactly how you can master this strategy as well. It's going to be very simple, very straight to the point. So let's head back into the apartment and I'll jump onto my computer and show you exactly how you can do this. Now, what I'll do is I'll break down this trade in a second, which made me $6,000. And also my community took this as well, which you can see on the screen. And I think a few of them actually got funded from this exact trade using my exact strategy. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Sal. And in this video, I'll be teaching you the secret market pattern that got me 500K funded in Forex at just 20 years old to be able to move to Thailand and trade full time out here in Bangkok. And what we're going to cover is the exact pattern that I use to spot perfect entries that most traders miss, how to predict market reversals before they actually happen, why most traders fail to understand this simple concept, and the complete framework for implementing this strategy immediately, and how to use this on any time frame for consistent profits. Because the most important thing for the strategy is to be able to adapt to different time frames and not just use it on one. Now, the key thing I'll be speaking about today is going to be the change of character. A lot of people understand what this is, but people don't understand how to implement it properly in their trading. And as a result, they literally struggle to ever become profitable. However, it's not actually as difficult as you probably think. The first and most important thing you need to do before you even take the trade in the first place is you need to correctly identify the trend in the market. If you don't know the trend in the market, there is literally no point you going down to the lower time frames to try and find an entry because you don't know which direction the market's going on the higher time frame. So without knowing that, you literally are not going to be profitable in the first place. If you're in an uptrend, for example, you need to be able to spot higher highs and higher lows. And if you're in a downtrend, lower lows and lower highs. For example, in this trade right here, I knew that my market direction was bullish. And if I know that I'm looking for buys, that eliminates any reason for sells. And that is the key to mastering the change of character. You have to know which direction the market is going before you even consider change of characters or even entering in the first place. And once I knew that the market was trending upwards because of the higher highs and higher lows being formed in the market, which you can see if I literally just zoom out a little bit, as you can see right here, right? The market is constantly breaking past these highs up here, breaking past these highs here. And as a result, it's forming higher highs and higher lows, which means it's only reasonable to look for buys. Now, once you understand the market direction due to understanding higher time frame, which I will probably make a few videos on in the future specifically for this, then you can start to look for your entry, which is known as the change of character. The first thing you need to do before you look for a change of character, which yet again is vital to becoming profitable, is you need to have a key area to trade from before you look for this change of character. So if we go back to this example right here, you can see that we were reacting off a very, very key area on the hourly chart. So as you can see, price came down and it filled this hourly fair value gap right here. And once it filled it, then it started to reverse. And that is when you can look for your change of character. A very big mistake people will do is they're going to look for a change of character before price has come into a key area. And if you do that, you are going to lose over and over again. You literally have to wait for these things before you look for a change of character. And that is what I teach to everyone in my community. And that's how I was able to become a very good trader, because I just wait for the best things to occur. I don't trade unless we're in a key area, and I don't trade or even look on the lower time frames for a change of character until the market is going in the direction that I want it to go. And as you can see right here by point number 4, this will help you to avoid false signals in the market, because instead of taking an entry or looking for a change of character way before you should do, you are now waiting patiently for your zones, and only when price enters a key level and you actually see a breakout, that's when you can now look for your entry. So to summarize everything again, very, very simply for you, you have to use higher time frame first for the direction, then you can go to the lower time frame, but only when you understand the higher time frame so that you can combine this with the lower time frame and then look for your entry, which I will explain to you right now. So what exactly is a change of character? Well, a lot of people actually get this part wrong as well. It's not just about the higher time frame that they get wrong or the fact that they don't wait for these zones, but it's the fact that they don't even understand in the first place what a change of character actually is. And it's literally so simple. So what you want to do when price comes into your zone and when you actually see a good reaction from this zone, which as you can see right here by these wicks, is a nice reaction, and that tells you that the market probably is going to go higher, that's when you drop to the 1 minute time frame and you look for your entry. Now it's super important that before you even look for a change of character, you actually have to follow everything I said before. Higher time frame and your zones have to be perfect before you even think about entering the trade. But once you are ready to enter the trade, your change of character is right here when you break above this high. Now the reason this is the change of character, which I'll mark out just like this, is because this high here is the high that caused this low in the market. And then when that high is broken, that there is your change of character, which signifies the market is reversing. Now, once you've seen this change of character, to confirm that the move is actually happening, you can do one of two things to actually enter this trade. The first thing you can do is enter straight away after the change of character has happened on the next candle after the change of character. So this candle right here gives you the change of character. What you would do is wait for the next one to confirm it's happened, then get your entry like this with your stop loss below the low. However, the problem with this is your stop loss is going to be a bit bigger than you would want. I typically only go for a stop loss of less than 10 pips. And as you can see right here, if I was to enter this trade, it would be 14 pips, which is too big. So in this case, what I did and what every single person in my community also did is we waited for a pullback and entered around this consolidation area right here. And once we got an entry here with our stop loss below the same low, this was now 10 pips, and that gave us a better entry than entering straight away after the change of character up here, which would have got us a worse entry, meaning this trade would have made us less money. And of course, as you can see, this trade shot all the way up to Asian high to give us a 1 to 3, which was an amazing position and made me $6,000, as well as passing, I think maybe 2 people a funded account from my community. Now, right here on my screen, I just want to show you that this is actually possible because we've got a few people who have joined my community very recently, such as Tony, who has been able to use this strategy to get funded in less than a month. As you can see here, buzzing to say, I've just passed my evaluation of ACG and I'm now a 100K funded trader. Just shows you if you stay disciplined, you'll get there. I started this challenge on the 23rd of December and I'm now funded in January. There's the funded certificate, and he would have used my exact strategy to be able to do this. I've also helped so many other people pass funded accounts, funded account pass, 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 pass. There's literally so many examples, and it's just from using a very, very simple strategy, which I will teach you inside of my inner circle. My goal for the inner circle is to help you make $10,000 or more by my strategy. Now, it is a lot more complicated and there's a lot more to it than just the strategy, which is why my inner circle sets you up for such amazing success. Step number 1 of becoming a profitable trader is not the strategy, but it's actually your lifestyle and your mindset. You have to get rid of bad habits, start making good ones, and actually have the mindset of a successful trader to be able to ever become a trader. Then step number 2 is to obviously master the strategy, but also your psychology, which I help with massively inside of the inner circle, as I have a whole course with about 50 videos teaching you how to develop your strategy, as well as another course on discipline, as well as a whole other course on the strategy, which goes into so much more detail than this video actually did. And I give you a full guide on my strategy, which allows me to literally trade for maybe a few hours a week to make thousands of dollars. I trade live every single day with my community as well. I teach you how to manage risk, control your emotions, don't fall victim to FOMO, and seriously so much more. The complete package is inside of this inner circle. And then after that, you're now going to be able to pass a funded account. I give you a free one if you join the inner circle. And once you start making 1 to 2% on that, you can stack your funded accounts, get bigger payouts, and eventually be like all of these guys here, and also every single member in my community who's been able to now pass accounts. Kays has been able to pass 100K, I think 12 days ago, or actually really, really recently, I think Friday she passed it. So, you know, there's so much results. GU win here from Matt, another GU win, new members joining. There's so much stuff going on. And as you would have seen as well, I did a massive community meetup for them about 2 weeks ago where I gave away $1 million of challenge accounts and a trip on a private jet to Paris for my community. Nobody is doing this. And this is not just me saying this, but this is genuinely the best community out there. And if you want to know what's included, like I said already, you get a basic to advanced course, you get a discipline course, you get a psychology course, you get access to my community and to every single event that I do in the future. You get group coaching calls, you get one-to-one mentoring, you get a free funded account, you're gonna get live trading every single day with me for lifetime, Sunday analysis, Saturday breakdown calls of every trade I've taken that week. There is so much to this, which literally is needed to become a trader that I can't put onto YouTube. And that's why the inner circle is here. So if you want to learn more, press the first link in the description to apply, and I hope to see you inside. So guys, that is basically the video done. I've got so much stuff planned this year in terms of education and ideas I have for you guys on YouTube to be able to literally transform your trading. So make sure to press the like, make sure to subscribe. And if you've got any ideas for future videos, leave it in the comments below. But without further ado, I will see you guys next Sunday or this Sunday for my next video. Peace.